Hello everyone, and welcome to this 25% distance race at India. Okay, so jumping straight in, then the lights are already on. 4 lights, 5 lights, and we go. I'm in the Red Bull, and I've got HRT in front of me, so getting a reasonably good start off the line using KERS. Already ahead of a HRT, and going for another one now, Cayenne. That's those dispatched off then. Braking very late into the first corner, locking my wheels a little bit, but not too bad. Managed to get past a few more cars there, fortunately. 16th place now, hoping to get a few more into this hairpin, which I do indeed. Up to 14th now. Ooh, there's a few people run very wide there and collect each other, but I did manage to stay out of trouble there, fortunately. Damage is on, so I could have lost my front wing there if I didn't play it right. So up into 12th then, Kobayashi to my left, now in front of me. To get in the slipstream and trying to get him into this next tight corner. Down this long back straight. Okay, I've outbraked him then, alongside him. Can I get him into this corner? Oh, I'm very slow though into this corner, not too sure why. Am I past him? Oh, he's alongside me, and it looks like he's got better straight line speed, so this Red Bull isn't the fastest in straight line. Looks like he might get me into this next corner then. Yeah, he's got me. Not a lot I could have done about that, really. Should have had a better previous corner, but after that, there wasn't a lot I could have done. Okay, so, ooh, we get a bit of oversteer there. Don't seem to get along with this circuit too well. The track guide I posted the other day went quite well, but doesn't seem to be going quite so well on this Grand Prix 25% race distance, but we'll see how it pans out. So I'm already up to 12th though, it's not going too badly. I'm just not quite as at home as I normally am. Okay, so Kobash is still in front of me then. Still gaining on him. Oh, as I get a really good launch out of the last corner, should get him up into this next corner. Up the inside of him, he's still alongside me though. Oh, is he trying to fight around the outside there? I'll push him wide now, I think. Yeah, there we go, pushed him just a little bit wide and managed to get past. That's 11th then. Almost in the top 10 already. Felipe Massa directly in front of me. He brakes fairly early. He's in the middle of the track, probably trying to defend or attack. Probably trying to defend against me, I should think. So I'm up alongside him then, up into this next tight hairpin. Now it looks like I've got past him, but oh, wasn't a good corner. Oh, Schumacher spins. Schumacher spun right in front of me there. Did manage to avoid that particular car crash, but that certainly gave me another place anyway. So I'm up into 9th now. The rest are directly in front of me, in the slipstream. Diving up his inside. Let's see if I can have him. Breaking the 150 metre board. Probably too late in the race. It is. I locked my wheel a little bit, but I think I might get away with it. I think I've got away with that one. Let's have a look. Yes, looks like I've got away with it. Okay, so we're to 8th then. Rosberg's next. I believe it's Hamilton in the lead. You see on the mini-map, he's pulling out quite a gap, so I need to try and get through these lot quick if I want any chance left of winning the race. Come around this horseshoe corner then. Very, very long right-hander. Very difficult to get bang on right. So 7.6 up my previous then. That was obviously previous, that was from a standing start as well as a lot of traffic. So very close to Rosberg now then. Let's see if I can get that good launch out of this corner like I did in Kobayashi. I've got a reasonably good launch, not quite as good, but pretty good. So I think about diving at the outside of him. No, not going to happen. I'll cut across and try and get him into the next straight. Didn't launch out that last corner like I wanted to, so it wasn't great. Still behind Rosberg then, back in 8th. And the engineer tells me DRS is now available, so very close to Rosberg now then. Back in P8. He's in P7. Oh, have a look up the inside. Thought better of it. Oh, he's got a better launch than me, unfortunately, on this back straight now. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. Using all my KERS then, trying to catch up on him once again. DRS wide open. Looks like he hasn't got it, so should be able to gain on him. Gone for it. I wasn't really close enough, but oh, locked the inside wheel once again. Looks like I might got the job done. Yes, I got the job done. It's from quite a long way back, that one was. You can see I've got 5 additional laps of fuel than I need, so I can run a rich fuel mixture for 5 laps. So 6 tenths of my previous. Oh, as I get it pretty badly wrong there and get a lot of dirt on my tyres. Didn't want to be doing that particularly. Got to take it easy the next couple of corners now while I wait for that to wear off. Okay, looks like it's more or less worn off now. So I can get a little bit faster back up to racing speed as I cut a bit of the corner there. It's that corner on the horseshoe corner, so it's difficult to get right, and that's proof there. So 5 100ths up then on my previous lap. Coming up to Raikkonen then, I get a fairly good launch out the last corner, not quite as good as it could have been, but not bad at all. That was a DRS activation line back, or detection line rather, back there, so should have DRS on him. I have indeed, but he's also got DRS. You can see there is slot gap in his rear wing directly in front of me. Okay, so up the outside then of Raikkonen, see if I can do it. Brake much later than him, and yes, looks like I've got enough room to turn in. I'm plenty ahead of him. So that's 6th place then. As Hamilton does the fastest lap, 30.6, so over a second fast, well, just under a second faster than me. That's not what I wanted to do, but still fighting through the traffic, so hopefully I can get some ground on him once I'm through this traffic. Got 3 cars in front of me there, as you can see. And my teammate Webber there, on the podium positions. Okay, ooh, so a lot more going to run a little bit wide into this corner once again. Yeah, really not at home at this track at all. Just can't seem to get good laps together. Almost a second up my previous though. Not too shabby at all. To run wide once again and get my tyres dirty again. Not so bad, but it's not what I wants to be doing anyway, that's for sure. It's very close to Maldonado now though, and he's in P5. Oh, was he brakes harder than I expected? Give him a little bit of a nudge. Have a look up the inside then, around this horseshoe corner. No, he can't really go 2 by 2 around there. Oh, as he runs a bit wide though, I'll have another look, but no, it's not going to happen. So 4/10 of my previous now, then a bit less. That's probably stuck behind Maldonado. Looks like I get a good run on him up the inside to this next corner. Seems to outbrake me a little bit, but I'll try and get one of my good launches out of this corner, which I do indeed. Dive up the inside. I can outbrake him, he outbrakes me actually, but let's see if I can hold on to it. No, he's ahead of me. Oh, as I mount that curve, didn't want to be doing that. He was unsettled his rear of the car. DRS open though, he's managed to get it as well. Not sure how, but there we go. So I should gain a little bit on him down this straight. Oh, as I nearly cream into the back of him there. Braking very, very late. So right in his gearbox then. As I outbrake him into the chicane, lock my inside wheel. It does push me wide, but I think I might have the move done unless he can dive up my inside. Yeah, looks like I've got the move done. So that's 5th place then. Did lose quite a bit of time getting that 5th place though. Now I've got to try and gain on Alonso. Seems a bit strange this, me gaining on Alonso, since it was the complete opposite this morning in the real Indian Grand Prix. I took comfortably on that, didn't he? Wasn't too difficult for him at all really. He's pretty much got the fastest car now, not by as much as last year, but it's a reasonable amount faster than everyone else. Not including Webber obviously. To get more dirt on my tyres there, really not at home at all on this track. I'm very wide again, getting more dirt. Wow. Not like me, normally I'm consistent. Well, I suppose I'm consistently getting it wrong. Okay, so going back to the real Formula 1 then, chasing down Alonso. So Alonso had a good race, didn't he, up to P2 he managed to get, which was extraordinary from 5th. Their race pace was 2nd best though, so not bad at all. McLaren seemed to be 3rd fastest. Oh, as Alonso goes into the pits there, so I need to push hard now to try and get past him in the pits. Let's see what I can do. Across the start-finish line then. Teammates in front of me, so he's two seconds down on Webber, so if I can get close to Webber, I'll probably get past Alonso. Let's see what I can do then. Pushing very hard on these next lap, and you've seen by my running wide there. Braking for this next hairpin onto this very long back straight. Get a reasonably good exit. Would have liked it to be better, but it wasn't brilliant. Speaking of Webber, he didn't get a good race either, did he? Hers failed towards the end. And then he couldn't defend from Alonso. Did just about manage to defend from Hamilton though, didn't he? Towards the end there. Very close between them two towards the end. Webber did manage to maintain the gap, which I think is fair enough. McLaren were just too slow at the beginning of the race. I think Hamilton was almost 20 seconds down on the leader, Vettel. First pit stop, something like that. It wasn't good anyway. Hamilton changed his steering wheel on the pit stops as well, didn't he? 3.3 second stop with changing the wheel. McLaren are pretty much the best. I mean, Red Bull, I believe, got the fastest pit time at 2.6 seconds. But over the whole pit time, so from when you activate the limiter to when you deactivate the limiter, Hamilton was only something like a 10th or 2 down on Vettel, even though he changed his steering wheel, which is absolutely astonishing. So as I come into the pits then, looks like I gained a reasonable amount on Webber there. We'll see if it's enough in a second. See Hamilton pull out the pits just there, look, so he's pretty much whole pit stop ahead of me now, fortunately. So change my wheels. Oh, is having to hold me there. If you look on the mini-map, there's a few cars coming past. They had to hold me for additional 2 or 3 seconds there I lost. It's probably going to push me behind Alonso, but we'll see as I come up the pits. This bendy pit lane here. There's a safety car on the right, so coming up to the exit then. The exit. Is that coming past me there? That's Button by the looks of it, so Alonso is behind me, only just, but he is indeed behind me, so he must have had a bit of a tardy pit stop as well. So there is Buddha in front of me. I'm back to 6th now, but there'll be a couple more people that need to pit in front of me. So it's not the end of the world just yet. My engineer tells me that Alonso's got a small amount of damage. Not a big amount of damage it looks like to me, but it's obviously not affecting him too much. Oh, Alonso runs very wide there. Look on the mini-map, he looks stopped. No, I think he just ran very, very wide there with his broken front wing. That's allowed Hulkenberg to get past. I suspect he hasn't pitted yet, that's why he's up with me. Oh, as I run wide once again and get my tyres dirty. Really struggling with this race circuit. I'd be very surprised if I can get first place now unless I can really pull someone out of the bag in the second half of this race. Come on, this horseshoe corner once again then, running a little bit wide. My tyres probably aren't fully up to temperature just yet. They'll be nearly there. Oh, as I get a massive snap of oversteer there, reminds me of what happened to Alonso in the race, in the Indian Grand Prix. Towards the end when he was pushing very hard, he snapped a bit of oversteer and went right out wide just like I did then. Okay, so my engineer tells me Hulkenberg's close enough to pass, but he's gone into the pits, so that doesn't worry me. That's giving me a nice gap between me and Alonso, so I don't have to worry too much about what's behind me, more about what's ahead of me trying to get back. My teammate peels out the pits there, you can see him on the mini-map, the yellow marker. What was it? Rosberg, I think it was, come out the pits behind me, between me and Alonso, so again, giving me more gap to Alonso, so that's a good thing for me. I'm just trying to get in on Button now. Just try and get past him. So I can see 3rd place, my teammate's in 3rd, so podium's certainly on the cards. I'm not sure what's beyond that, so let's have a look at the mini-map. There's 2 cars very close together, but I think Hamilton's a bit further down the road than that. Could be wrong. Will spin out that corner there.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap.
It tells me that the car ahead is trying to create a gap because he's got full revs on. Oh, as I run very wide once again into these corners. Unfortunately, this is the older layout from last year that Codemasters put in. It's not actually the newer one where there's that lumpy curve on the inside there, and they've removed some of the grass and replaced it with astroturf. So it's good for me anyway because it's punishing me for running wide. I don't want to have an easy time running wide. 1.7 back to Button and it looks like I'm gaining a little bit on him, not a lot. Run wide again, managed to avoid the grass this time though. Coming to this next corner I'm going to get a good launch out of, which I do indeed, reasonably good. Let's see if I get his DRS zone then. Ooh, that was very close, I don't think I managed it though. No, I didn't unfortunately. That was close though. 31.5, only 2/10 off my best, so I'm starting to pick up the pace a little bit now. 1.1 back to Button, so very close now. He's gaining on Webber as well, so it should be a pretty good finish. Got 6 laps still left to go, but it should be a good couple of laps anyway. Oh, as I run very wide there, I just can't seem to get any grip in that corner. It's very strange, I'm not sure what's happening, but really not doing well at all with this circuit. Do get DRS though, so that's one thing. Far too bad to do anything about it. Just trying not to break myself into this next corner, which I do, unfortunately. Lock me inside wheel once again. Very unlike me this race. Still not doing too shabby there, having started last, up to 5th. Battling for 3rd place. 4/10 up my previous, that's not too bad, but that was pretty much all because of the DRS. So run off the track again, get my tyres dirty once again. Wow. If I was a real Formula 1 driver, I don't think I'd hold onto my drive for too long, driving like this. Very well at all for me. Usually I can comfortably, usually I can win a 25% distance race from the back, but not today. It seems 2.5 sit up, more debris on my tyres. 1.5 back to Button now, so he's gained another snap of oversteer. He's gained a little bit on me. Someone peels away into the pits. Hopefully that will promote me one place, but might not always. Button has a few problems with wheel spin on the exit there, but I don't get the DRS and he does. There's no chance of an overtake. Looks like it was Senna, so that means we'll be fighting for 2nd any second now, that's it. Indeed, Button's 3rd, Webber's 2nd, so this is all for 2nd place. Big stakes. Oh, let's have a look at the inside of Button, but think better of it. Oh, I get a very bad hairpin as well. I don't seem to be able to get the corner speed. Maybe I might need to use a bit more steering lock in there. Just don't seem to be able to get the purchase like the cars in front of me do. Do get DRS though. Again, yeah, probably too far back to do anything about it, particularly since Button's got his DRS as well. So I outbrake myself once again into this corner. Really not going well for me at all. I wouldn't call it shameful driving, but it's
Pace is good. Pace is
certainly
good.
not up to my standards anyway, put it that way. Okay, so still 7 tenths away from Button though, so it's not going too bad. Oh, as I get a massive snap oversteer both ways then. Go into the corner, I had a snap oversteer, and then trying to correct it, I had a snap oversteer the other way, so that probably lost me at least a second. So I've got this gap to build all over again now, unfortunately, because of that mistake. It is easy to do that in that corner because there's a big direction change, so it's not impossible for that to happen. So hopefully it won't happen again. Oh, more wheel spin out of this corner. It's almost as if my tyres are warm, but they're certainly not. They're almost new, not quite new, but almost. Just having to correct it all the time, aren't I? Constantly snapping away and fighting with the car. Probably my driving that's making it step out, but even so, it's not good. It certainly isn't the Red Bull that we saw today in the real Grand Prix, was it? We saw an incredibly good Red Bull, dominant all the way through. Lock wheels once again. I do use more steering lock, and it does seem to have helped. So I think it was me in that corner rather than the car that wasn't quick. I do get DRS, but once again, Button's got DRS, so it looks like he might even get Webber actually in front of me. See what he can do. No, he backs off, backs out of it. Ooh, he's right behind him. Let's see if I can take advantage of this then. He's got a bit of a slow exit, not too slow. I'm in a slipstream. Can I dive inside? No, he's holding the inside line now. I'm going to have to go around the outside, the long way round. Oh, he's outbrake him up alongside him. Don't want to be side by side in these corners at all. None of us want to yield though. I do manage to get the overtake done there. Wow, I don't think you'd ever see that in real Formula 1. We probably just lost about another second to Webber. That's why you wouldn't see that. Just isn't worth it. Normally one of you winds up spinning into the barrier, so neither of us wanted to yield though, so there we go. Let's see, this is still 1.3 of my previous lap, but I've made that large mistake. No, my previous lap, so. Oh, massive oversteer there. Just after hitting that apex a little bit too hard. Lucky I didn't lose it there. It's almost bang on a second between front and behind, not anymore though. Hopefully I'll be able to get DRS on Webber. I think I probably did. Let's see if I can do it on this start finish straight then. DRS, I do indeed get it, fully activated. Up through the gears, 5th gear, 6th gear, behind Webber, round the outside, see if I can outbrake him like I did with Rosberg earlier in the race, and I can indeed, up to 2nd place. That's a bit more like it by me. Let's see if I can do some quicker lap times now with a clean air then. Okay, so better hairpin straight away. My teammate will have DRS on me, so I need to be a little bit careful. Using all my curves to defend. I don't want him to say push straight back up to the inside of me again. Got away with it. To the next corner. Oh, thumped the curve on the inside there. Didn't want to be doing that particularly, but it is done. Up 12 15 then. Fastest first sector of anyone, so not by a lot. Faster than my previous, but it's just enough to make him faster than anyone. So as you can see, I'm pushing harder now, just trying to not make as many mistakes. Also pushing very hard to try and pull away from Webber. As you see in the minimap, he's very close behind me. It's not doing much at the moment. 7 tenths up my previous, and again a purple sector, so fastest of anyone so far. Only 6 tenths back to Webber though, so he's hanging with me for the moment. Let's see if I can get one of my famed good exit out of this corner to pull away from him enough so he's not in the DRS zone. Looks like I probably have done that. Indeed I have, yes. So that's good. 30.3, 8 tenths of my previous. Purple once again, so that's the fastest lap of the race, 30.3. Not too shabby, but I think I can probably go better. 7.7 back to Hamilton, so there's not really a chance unless he makes a large mistake. Not really a chance of catching him, unfortunately. So I run a little bit wider than I would have liked. So that hairpin on the exit. Didn't that. So up for the gears once again then. Rich mixture then. I wasn't going to use rich mixture in this race, but I want that fastest lap, so let's see what I can do then. There's a Marussia in front of me. Hopefully it doesn't hold me up too much. 3 tenths down on my previous. But that's to be expected though, since I've got DRS on part of my previous lap. A bit more debris on my tyres, but not too bad. Oh, was Glock goes very slow there. I managed to avoid him. Reminds me of what happened to Vettel in the real race with Maldonado, was it, when he had a puncture? Almost flew into the back of him, but fortunately he was awake enough to spot it. He did lose a couple of seconds, but I didn't quite lose that. I only lost probably 10th or 2 somehow, despite one more place in the previous lap anyway. So, it wasn't too bad. So I can wipe this lap off then. Let's see if I can do a fastest lap of the race on the next lap. Go around this last one, then want a good exit. Pretty good exit, not too bad. It's going to be a 30.8. 5 tenths down in the end. I don't know what's going to happen with that traffic I got there. Just went a little bit wide, but I think I got away with it. Indeed. So braking for this hairpin. Let's see if I can get a good corner. Ooh, missed the apex a bit. Also picked up a bit of marbles on my outside tyre there, which they've already won off. It's not ideal, but it's not too bad either. Straight then, just under 200 miles an hour. Braking very late, trying to push very hard and get good laps in now. So let's see what I can do based on my previous lap then. I was only 4 tenths down, I'm 6 tenths up on my last lap. So purple again, so fast as anyone once again, so I'm on it. That's without DRS, so I'm on it so far. Bit of debris on my inside tyre once again, but not too bad. So I'll take it a little bit easy through those corners. Don't want to be flying off the race circuit now. Pretty happy with second. On the fastest lap, so some risks do need to be taken. 1.4 up on my previous then. That's about a second up my fastest lap, so I've found a big bunch of time in the middle sector there. Purple once again, so fast as anyone, so let's see if I can make it a hat-trick in this third sector. Another purple. So it's 1.4. I need it to be probably about 1.6 to beat my previous lap, previous fastest lap. 1.7. Wow. 29 flat. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Let's see if I can beat it in this fastest lap. This last lap of the race, sorry. Ooh, as I run. Ooh, very nearly onto the grass there. Not quite though. You can see there, confirmation. Vettel, 29.0. Not too bad at all. So these lap times are incredibly close to what they were in the real world. I believe it was a 28.2. I believe it was the fastest lap of the race by Jensen Button. So not too bad at all. And a 29.0, so it's pretty close, within 8 tenths. Not bad at all. In fact, Vettel's lap, I'm probably incredibly close to Vettel's fastest lap. 4 tenths down then, so I didn't get fastest lap on the last lap, but doesn't stop me from pushing though, does it? Did manage to stop from spinning there though, so that's good. So fastest lap is close, but this Red Bull doesn't feel like it looked in real life. It looked sublime in real life. It doesn't quite feel that good for me anyway today. Perhaps it's just me in this circuit. I do quite enjoy the circuit though. I'm not sure. Only 5.4 back to Hamilton, so I'll gain quite a bit on him. So last call on the last lap then. Hamilton's finished. Just like I'm across the line. Will it be a 29 something? It will. 29.6. So not too bad. So there we go then, the end of that race. 24th to 2nd, not too shabby at all. That would be hailed an excellent drive if that was real, but it's not. So 29.0 fast lap, you can see there, confirmation. So yeah, Hamilton's fast lap was a 30.6, so 1.6 seconds up. So that's what I normally am fast in the AI, but for some reason today it just wouldn't come together for me, would it? Probably, like I said before, probably was me just not quite being quick enough on the day. Okay, so that was that then. Don't forget to stay tuned for the next video, which will probably be a online race, I would say. Online race, and after that I'll go for a career video. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.